Hola, estudiantes. It's Mrs. Santiago here, and today we're going to review the preterite of AR verbs. I'm in your OneNote, Chapter 9, Celebrations, and I'm on the page that says Review Preterite of AR Verbs. I eliminated the table of contents, and now I'm going to make the vocabulary part of the page large. So we have already done AR verbs in the preterite as they related to the shopping unit. Now we're going to apply them to the celebrations unit. So we need to start with the vocabulary itself. So let's look at some AR verbs that are related to celebraciones y las fiestas. Okay, let's do the first word. The first activity you should recognize, bailar. Remember, I always think of bailar, I think of ballet. The next one, what is the lady doing? Cocinar. Cocinar. What is Snoopy doing? Okay, so he's working with decorations. We're going to use the word colgar, which means to hang. Colgar decoraciones. Now you can hang them onto a tree or onto your house, or in this case, your doghouse. Okay, this is one of my favorite verbs. You've heard me say that in class. Charlar. Charlar. Remember, charlar means to chat. And I don't usually give you the English, but that could look like hablar, but we're going to do charlar. Okay, what is the group doing? Cantar. Cantar. Ha ha ha, they are telling jokes. Okay, to tell is to contar, like to tell a story. And then jokes are chistes. Contar chistes. You can't just have chistes. Jokes is not a verb. You have to tell the joke. So that's the contar chistes. This should be familiar from 7th grade. Escuchar música. You can escuchar anything, but at a party you might be escuchar música. So in the party you are going to jugar, sports or games. In this case, they're playing cartas, just cards. But you could be jugar Monopoly, jugar videojuegos, jugar whatever it is you're going to jugar. And the last row. Maybe in the party, somebody will tocar, and I'm going to leave that blank. Just remember that tocar un instrumento. Un instrumento. And here we've got tocar el tambor, tocar el violín, y tocar la saxofono. El saxofono. That's what they're doing in the picture. The next one, llenar, llenar la piñata. What do you think llenar means? Okay, maybe if I draw the arrows, what are they doing? Llenar, to fill. You can llenar un vaso de refresco or llenar una aplicación. Anytime you're filling something, it's llenar. Now, up at the top, we had Snoopy, who was colgar decoraciones, but you also have a verb to decorate, decorar. And you can decorar anything. You can decorar la clase, la puerta, el árbol de Navidad, which is what this boy is doing. Then this should be familiar from our chores information, limpiar. You have to limpiar antes de la fiesta, and then after everybody has the party and they are bailar, comer, beber, you have to limpiar después de la fiesta. Okay, so these are your AR verbs for celebraciones. Limpiar, decorar, llenar la piñata, tocar un instrumento, jugar, jugar cartas, escuchar música, contar chistes, cantar, charlar, colgar decoraciones, cocinar, and bailar. Now, let's go over to the right-hand side. Let's choose one of those verbs and let's practice conjugating. Let's do charlar because you know I like that one. So charlar, up at the top, we're going to write the infinitive, equals to chat. Now, remember, although we're in the past tense, it's still a simple chop and add process. It's just in the past tense, we have different endings for the past tense. See if you can remember them. Well, nosotros is the same, so it's amos. Aaron. Now, what about the rest of them? How about aste? Now, remember, these two, you would think the O goes up here, but it doesn't. It takes an E. And then down here, it takes an O with an accent. Okay, so now let's chop and add. When we chop charlar, we're going to chop off the AR, and what are we left with? Just the CHARL, charl. 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 Okay, now let's add in the endings. So if I want to say I chatted, I would say yo charlé. Accents are important. Tú charlaste. Él, ella, usted, any one person, charló with an accent. Nosotros charlamos. And ellos, ellas, ustedes, any two or more people that does not include you, charlaron. Don't forget, it could be somebody and I up here in nosotros. Okay, now to practice. Complete the sentences with the past tense of the verbs in parentheses at the end of each sentence. So, cantar, cocinar, colgar, charlar, bailar, limpiar, decorar, cantar, jugar, and llenar. Okay, I'll do the first one with you. En la fiesta yo blank la música de Shakira. And the verb is cantar. It's a simple chop and add, so I'm going to chop at CANT. I've got to match the yo, so I'm going to go up. It ends in an E with an accent. So it would be en la fiesta yo canté la música de Shakira. Now, this is practice. I want you to go through. This is class work. Please make sure that you finish it. Any questions, let me know. Gracias.